Hey there, legendary souls. Welcome back to Unconventional Counseling. Let's talk about Juneteenth because it's today, right? So I know about Juneteenth a little bit. No, literally a little bit. I grew up with immigrants. So there's a lot of things that I've had to learn about Black history in this country, in America, on as an adult, like, and on my own in a lot of ways. So I literally do know a little bit. And so I looked it up just to make sure I don't say nothing out of place. And it says Juneteenth is an often overlooked event in our nation's history. On June 19th, 1865, Union troops finally freed enslaved African Americans in Galveston Bay and across Texas, some 2.5 years after President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. So Juneteenth is a lot of things, right? It is a representation of some fucked up shit having gone down for a long ass time in this country and in this world. People, one human looking at another human and saying, no, you're not human because I'm choosing for you not to be. I'm deciding your fate. I'm deciding who you are. I'm deciding your criminality. I'm deciding your beauty or lack thereof. I'm deciding that you don't matter because it's convenient for me. And I'm going to make so much money off of you and give you scraps, if anything. I'll give you maltreatment. I'll give you abuse on top of this concept that I've conveniently constructed for me. Humans have been doing this since the beginning of time, probably, assuming that they can look at another human and view them as less. And Juneteenth is one of many ways that the people who have been oppressed, the people who have been enslaved, the people who have been marginalized are saying, nah, fuck you. And not only is it a fuck you, it's a fuck you that has so many layers. It says what you did on a basic human level was wrong. What you did and passed down to your descendants was wrong. What you did and exploited off of the backs of other people was wrong. What you then did by having to face yourselves and finally, after centuries of people being like, yo, I think this is wrong. You're like, you know what? Let's confer. Let's get together. Let's talk about this. And let's choose something new. Let's decide that this is wrong, that everybody is actually a human. Yeah. And let's sign it into law. So whoever comes after us won't say we just had a conversation. Whoever comes after us, we don't know if they'll believe us. So we have to document it. Just in case we change our minds in this lifetime, let's all sign it. Let's say that this is going to be the new way, that everybody's human. Yeah. And actually the people who we've said are not human are enslaved. Let's free them. Let's give them liberty. Cause yeah, I think we fucked up, y'all. And then 2.5 more years go by with a whole bunch of people just pretending, a whole bunch of people in denial, a whole bunch of people creating their own narrative because they weren't ready to face themselves. And they weren't ready to say that everyone here on this plantation is human, that everyone here deserves a right to live a life that they choose. And then finally one day, somebody was like, you know what? We can't take this anymore. This lie that we've been living. Let's change this. Let's do something about this. Let's let people know that they don't have to do this anymore. And actually, if they choose to not do this, there can't be a legal ramification on this level. But I mean, there of course were. For still centuries after, I would say even still till today, there's so many books that have been written that continue to talk about the ways that this shit is still happening. The ways that people are being murdered and disappeared. Juneteenth is a layered holiday. It's a layered holiday. I'm glad that it's being recognized, finally, in broader spaces than it used to be, because people deserve a day off, sure, if that's how we're going to celebrate it nationally. It also, like, if you just sit with the history, or if you decide to uncover the history even more, or meditate on it, or feel into what it could have been like for anyone at that time, and to ponder that maybe the ways that it was is the ways that it's been, and the ways that it still is in people's hearts and minds today. There are still people struggling to believe that you or I are human, or that we deserve a right to life, or that we're not inherently criminals and deserving of exploitation because it's convenient for them. So whatever you do today, whether you choose to work because you need to bring in money because of these systems, whether you choose to take the day to rest because you've been so damn tired because of these systems, whether you choose to play and laugh and celebrate, whether you choose to reflect and go inside and mourn, or a mixture of it all, however you choose to be with yourself today, I hope you get to do it freely. I hope no one disrupts how you choose to be with yourself today. I hope you get to do it completely. And until the next time we share time and space, I'll catch you in the future. Bye.